Okay, you know what time it is. It is time to roll for either Nemo or Gogh. I kind of would prefer to get Nemo first, so then I can come back tomorrow and roll for Gogh, but either is fine. That said, I will stop after I get either one of them. And tomorrow, when Gogh is on solo raid up, I will be spending the equivalent of 1500 St. Quartz on her on my secondary account. So if you want to see that, I'm probably going to stream it, but also you can find it edited, hopefully, on this channel. But without further ado, let us get a rollin'. So yeah, while I can only really afford, okay, that's a 4-star CE, I do need one of those as well, and the 5-star CE. So yeah, as I was saying, I can only afford to roll one Gogh on my main, otherwise I would go for more. Not because of Gogh herself, but because I need her for her supportive capabilities. I know I've probably mentioned that before, but yeah. I have very clear plans for the servants in the future, but that is for future meter. But we'll see. I do need to roll 2 SSRs in here, so me max limit breaking it is actually kind of likely. Right, there's a 3-star CE. Interesting that Asclepius seems to be enjoying his time with Apollo. Number 2. Since I spent all of my friend points during Gogh 5, I no longer need to care about any of the 3-star servants in terms of servant coins, so that's pretty nice. Is that a double code cast? It is not! That is Mystery Treasure number 1. I'm not gonna say no to that art, at the very least. Even if the effects are kinda bad. It was funny, I actually watched the... Okay, hold on. Roll 3. I watched the stream, which was all kinds of awkward, I guess. It had a lot of issues going on, but I found it funny when they were describing the CE as well as the servants, and they were like, oh yeah, everyone wants Gogh for her supportive abilities, and chat apparently went like, supportive? I want her for the supportive abilities. But then they got to Nemo, and then they were like, yeah, if you get Nemo, make sure to make the most use out of him during the event, because he's not very good outside of the event, or like whenever his actual effects can trigger, which he has a lot of conditional stuff, which is obviously not great. And then they got to Mystery Treasure, and they were like, well, the art is nice. I find it kind of hilarious that they really didn't want to like start saying things about how good it is, because it just kind of isn't. And they're like, yeah, the art is nice though. I found that kind of amusing, honestly. And well, as long as you're running foreigners, except the ones that don't get the buffs off of Gogh, she is very good at supporting. She's even really good at supporting herself. I think that is the second kilometer. Not that I particularly care or anything, but you know, max limit breaking 1 or 2 or 5 is pretty fine. Number 4, no gold servants. And the thing is, I'm kind of running low on rare prisms, so I wouldn't mind to get some SR stuff in here. So if my rolls go poorly, it's not the worst thing, as long as I get gold at least. Now that I've said that, I'm probably going to get Achilles. Achilles is, I think, my only NP5 in the general pool of SSRs. Maybe Ozymandias, I think he's at NP4 though. But yeah, I have 2 riders that are at very high NP levels. So that wouldn't be ideal if that happened. Like, it would be rare prisms, many of them, but it would also sting a bit because I didn't get Nemo'd. Why the hell isn't Gildore in here, by the way? Like, there is no reason for him to not be on raid up here. He even got a strengthening quest, which I haven't done yet. And that's a whole entire mineral. Damn. This start has not been great. Number 5. I'm not complaining, by the way. It hasn't been great, but it's also not, like, bad enough to be worth complaining about. And I did get really lucky a few days ago, so I'm definitely not going to be complaining about this yet. I do have a limited amount of budget for all of this, so I do need to be mindful of that. I just... skill issue, I just need to roll better. Like this. That was not even a servant, hold on. Like this. Yeah, I'm projecting, alright. I don't know what I'm projecting. Certainly not none of my projects, but you know. Come on, show me some gold. I need, like, content. I believe that is the 4th greatest ocean. Ooh, Nemo, let's go! Alright, 150 zinc quartz. Now, Van Gogh on this same 10 roll. Pretty close. Pretty close. I'm pretty sure that dialogue changes depending on if you've cleared Lost Belt 4. Actually, I'm feeling generous and like making mistakes. I'm going to throw in the 10 tickets. If I get extra Nemos, then so be it. That might be the 4th column through. Maybe I should keep going until I get a 5th copy so I can max limit break it. That seems like a really bad idea, but kind of tempted. Maybe I'll use the tickets. It'll give me a much better chance of getting the CE anyway. Okay. Who else? Who else would it be? It's always one of the assassins of all time. Like, I feel like every assassin is every assassin here. Like, it doesn't matter which one it is. They're always there. It's Wu, it's Chiomei, it's Kiritsugu, it's anything. Is that double-sided? It was definitely not. Also Young Quinn, whom I usually forget because, I don't know, he's not very noteworthy to me. Oh, that's a double. No. Dear Mood Uadufni. Yeah, let's put in the other 10 tickets as well, just so I can get the tickets out of way and hopefully get the 5th copy of the 3-star CE. That's like actually my goal. And if I get one go before that, well, that would be extremely idealistic. So this will be a total of like 210 sync quartz effectively, which isn't too bad for what I caught. I just need to get lucky tomorrow as well. I'm really trying to save like money up here and not spend on dumb stuff, and that's exactly why I'm currently rolling for dumb stuff. Alright, here's the double. Okay, so let me do the outro again, I guess, because I didn't mean to spend sync quartz here. Or tickets, whatever. So yeah, as I said, tomorrow I'm going to be rolling for Gogh on my main, probably upload that to YouTube, but I will also stream the equivalent of 1500 sync quartz on my secondary for Gogh, and hopefully that will get me NP5. And that's gonna be like a really long video. That's gonna take me a while to edit, so I would appreciate if people actually came in and watched it. Anyways, that's all from me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you tomorrow, hopefully.